In precisely 2 weeks' time, on March the 26th, Huawei is going to be launching its shiny new P30 family of smartphones out in Paris. These are, of course, the follow-ups to last year's P20 smartphones, and we've seen a lot of leaks, rumours and teasers from Huawei itself, as well as just general stuff drifting onto the internet. So here's our top 10 things that you need to know about the Huawei P30 smartphones. And don't forget to poke, subscribe and ding that notifications bell for more on the latest and greatest mobile tech. Cheers everyone. So first up, you can expect there to be at least 2 new P30 handsets, and most likely 3. Huawei insiders have already teased a P30 and a P30 Pro edition, which will be even more premium in its specs and features. More on this in a bit. And we normally get a light edition of Huawei's flagship phones as well, so we're fully expecting there to be a P30 Lite, which trims out some of those more premium specs and features to reach a more affordable, agreeable asking price. Next up, you can expect the P30 and the P30 Pro to rock a very slick, if particularly unremarkable design. Leaks in recent weeks have shown that the P30 will sport a sexy glass body, no great shock there, complete with Huawei's now trademark gradient colour finish around the back. As for the front, you'll find the display stretches almost entirely from edge to edge, with just a teeny weeny little notch up top, definitely smaller than the effort found on the P20 and the P20 Pro. So unfortunately this means no outlandish tech like a Ryzen camera as found on Oppo's F11 Pro and Find X, and which is rumoured to be coming to the OnePlus 7 as well. But all the same, the P30 is definitely going to look like a sexy beast, no worries. Next up, you can expect Huawei's P30 and P30 Pro to sport an in-display fingerprint sensor rather than a physical one, as there's no sign of a physical scanner on any of those leaked images. This is unfortunately likely to be an optical sensor as found on the likes of Huawei's Mate 20 Pro last year, rather than a funky ultrasonic sensor as Samsung showcased in its new Galaxy S10 smartphones. Now that is a shame, as those ultrasonic efforts are definitely more reliable and more accurate, as well as they actually craft a 3D model of your fingerprint rather than simply taking a flat 2D image of them like the optical ones do. That means the ultrasonic efforts work better when your fingers are a bit oily, greasy or wet, and also the ultrasonic ones are harder to fool as well. All the same, that in-display fingerprint sensor on the Mate 20 Pro was very quick and reliable, and it should be even better on the P30 and P30 Pro. That technology is evolving all the time, so for instance you should be able to use your fingerprint over a wider area rather than having to find that precise little bit on the screen. And of course, if you do just have that teeny weeny little notch up top on the P30 and P30 Pro, that means there won't be any room for any proper 3D depth sensing tech, so you'll just get your standard 2D facial recognition. As for the screens themselves, we're expecting both the Huawei P30 and the P30 Pro to come rocking an OLED panel. This will probably be a Full HD Plus resolution, at least on the P30. We might see the P30 Pro get a boost up to Quad HD Plus. Next on our list is performance. You can expect the P30 and the P30 Pro to rock Huawei's own Kirin 980 chipset. It's Huawei's most capable platform, as found in last year's Mate 20 and Mate 20 Pro. Unfortunately, you don't get the same sustained level of performance as you do from Qualcomm's excellent Snapdragon 855 chipset, but it'll definitely handle everyday apps, no worries at all, and you can play the latest, most intensive games with a perfectly smooth frame rate. And of course, Huawei's own GPU Turbo feature means optimized performance for popular games like PUBG Mobile. Leaks suggest that the standard Huawei P30 will come with 6 gigs of RAM, definitely more than enough, while the P30 Pro model will get an upgrade to 8 gigs of RAM. And as for storage, you get 128 gigs as base standard on both the P30 and the P30 Pro, but the Pro model should also offer 256 and maybe even 512 gigs as an option. Fifth on our list is the headphone jack, question mark. It does look like on some of the leaked images that the P30 and P30 Pro might sport a 3.5mm headphone port, again something that was culled from last year's P20. So has it made a welcome return? Here's hoping. Next up is software, and of course you can expect Huawei's P30 and P30 Pro to both rock the Emotion UI, or MIUI as we love to call it, overlay sat on top of Android Pie. It will of course be Emotion UI 9 as debuted in last year's Mate 20 series. While Emotion UI version 9 isn't exactly a massive evolution over previous versions of MIUI, it's still very lovable anyway. Some of the menus and apps have been rejiggered to make them look even better and easier to use with one hand as well, which is always great, especially considering these phones ain't exactly compact. You get plenty of great gesture support and extra one-handed mode, which again helps out. And there are very few compromises either. You get a full apps tray and everything else that you could possibly want. When we first got our hands on the Mate 20 handsets, I did actually do a full in-depth look at Emotion UI 9, some of the new features and best bits in there, so go check that out for everything you need to know. So on to number 7 on our list, and it's those triple or possibly even quad lens cameras. According to those leaked images, both the Huawei P30 and the P30 Pro will sport a triple lens camera setup around back. This is likely to once again sport an an ultra-wide and a telephoto lens view of your world. However, the P30 Pro also seems to have a fourth lens stuck off to the side, and this is likely to be a time-of-flight sensor. This will allow an accurate measure of distance between your phone and whatever it is pointed at, which is particularly handy for AR situations. Now, we still absolutely love the camera tech on the P20 Pro and the Mate 20 Pro. We think it's some of the best smartphone optics out there, so you can definitely expect killer photo and video quality from the P30 and P30 Pro. We're going to stick with the camera tech for number 8 on our list as well, which is next level zoom. Huawei has teased the zoom functionality on the new P30 handsets, saying that they would surpass anything that we've ever seen before. Just check out the zoom effect on this nice little Paris teaser which Huawei posted on Twitter. The question is, could Huawei's new zoom tech be even more impressive than Oppo's 10 times lossless zoom as it showed off just before MWC? But one little teaser that's been doing the rounds online is this shot of the moon, apparently taken on a P30 handset. If that's the case, then that is damn impressive stuff. Now, we're unlikely to see a proper mechanical zoom on the P30 and P30 Pro, as that would just really bulk up the hardware. It's likely to be a telephoto effort as well, just like the one on the P20 and the Mate 20, but probably using a new periscope system instead. Now, 9th on our list is 5G. We did see the launch of quite a lot of 5G ready smartphones at MWC 2019, especially as a lot of Asian countries are seeing that 5G network roll out now. And of course, Huawei is heavily invested in 5G and network infrastructure in general, so we reckon there is a decent chance that the P30 Pro at least might sport a nice bit of 5G action. Of course, the Kirin 980 chipset by itself does not support 5G networks. However, Huawei has developed its own Balong 5000 modem which does support 5G, so that might be slapped in alongside in order to make the handset 5G ready. And of course, this modem already featured in Huawei's foldy phone tablet thing, the Mate X, so it wouldn't be a massive shock to see it bunged in the P30 Pro as well. And finally, number 10 is the price and release date. You can expect the Huawei P30 and the P30 Pro to go on sale around mid-April globally, including here in the UK. And hopefully it'll reach you US folks as well, see what happens there. As for the price, it is just a wild stab in the dark at the moment, but we reckon the Huawei P30 will probably feature at around the sort of £599 asking price, maybe a little bit more. And that Pro model will probably be a couple £100 more expensive, so you can expect it to start at around the $799 area, especially if it's got that super snazzy modem in it. So that in a nutshell is our top 10 things what you need to know about the Huawei P30 and P30 Pro, and potentially the P30 Lite as well. Stay tuned for our full coverage of the P30 and P30 Pro when they land, and don't forget to poke subscribe and ding that notifications bell for more on the latest and greatest mobile tech. Cheers!